Yeah, he does bariatric surgery. I've never seen any bariatric former patients of his on YouTube talking about his diet and the successfulness of their weight loss journey. No, never seen any. So if you're out there, please make a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I went on a plant-based journey. Well, you can look back on my videos in 2014. Yes, I bought one of his books. I read his book along with Matthew Weiner, Plant-Based Guru. I did a podcast on him just before this one or the other one. I don't know. He was on one of the highly successful Bariatric Princesses podcast, special guest star. But you know, bariatric beauty, kiss to you. Bariatric kisses, blow them to you, baby. But calorie density exercise, Garth Davis. Now he says a lot of dogma. I guess that he puts his patients on a high protein diet right out of surgery, and then he switches them to high carb plants, no animals, because he has to save the animals. Yes, because he's on a crusade of saving the animals. We're an animal, but bariatric, we don't need animals. We don't need protein. No, but we can get protein from plants. Yeah. So let's listen what he has to say. A month ago, plant-based news, importance of calorie density.
Black beans and salsa and avocado, that's a great lunch, and they're full for the rest of the day. So, actually, teach a protein class.
He's on this podcast, The Truth About Health, out of Hippocrates Institute in Florida. That's a big vegan, plant-based, whole foods, what you call health place. If you're very wealthy, you can go there for a week for about maybe $7,000. Yeah, $7,000. Where they feed you nuts, seeds, plants, yoga. You can have a massage for maybe $200. I'm going to visit when I go to Florida in January. I'm going to visit Hippocrates. So watch for my podcast. Yeah. If I can get in, I don't know how much it's going to cost. But I know I won't have no services because my husband won't go for that. No way. He's a penny pincher. So, yeah, but I love him. He's my husband, right? But this doctor, Dr. Garth Davis, I would love to hear from a bariatric princess or a bariatric prince out there. If you were a patient, Dr. Garth Davis, highly successful, after 5 years of having your bariatric surgery, if you're still maintaining your normal BMI, yeah, I'd like to hear from you. And see the muscle, right? Because we care about the muscle. I care about the muscle. Because I'm pretty near 60 years old. I got to maintain my muscle. Yeah, because the fat is adding up and the muscle's going down.
Patients, what I basically tell them is keep it simple. Like for breakfast, berries and some muesli cereal. It's fantastic. Oatmeal and berries. It's pretty. It's delicious.
High carb in it and high sugar. Man, when I went on my bariatric diet for 9 months, I was told, no starches, no white, no bread, no rice, no potatoes, sure not no potatoes, and no fruit. No fruit, no sweets, no nothing, right? 9 months, right? I just about gone crazy, right? Because I was a sugar addict and I was a carb addict. Because I had to get rid of that pasta, I had to get rid of that fast food, and I had to exercise. What was it? 180 minutes a week or 1 hour per day, 7 days a week, my bariatric surgeon told me. Then I went to another bariatric guru because I hit that floor. I hit that plateau from, being Iron Man, and I was a super bariatric woman, I was a bariatric triathlete, and I had hit it, right? So anyway, I had hit the floor after I became a bariatric superwoman, right? Bariatric superwoman, thigh gap, no titty, lean. I was 15% body fat when I was on my vegan, plant-based high. But when I was heavy, 215, I was doughy, I was stumpy, and I was fat, right? I had Fred Flintstone legs, like this, cankles. They said that was normal. I was crying, I was fat, I was unhealthy, I was depressed, I didn't want to go anywheres. But I wasn't always that way. I was just a little bit overweight as a bride. And then come 7 years later, I was a bride. Well, 2005. And then I became Jabba in the Hutt. Yeah. And I had to have bariatric surgery, but I chose. There was me 2003 or whatever. I was normal. I was usually maybe a little bit overweight, just a little bit overweight. But then when I woke up in 2011, I had become fat, obese, sick, and on my way to a heart attack, diabetes, maybe a little bit of some kind of autoimmune disorder, metabolic, merry-go-round, pharmaceutical victim. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be no victim. No pharmaceutical victim. Maybe I had a little mental illness. Maybe I had depression. Sometimes I thought I was bipolar. Yeah, I thought I was bipolar. I thought I had a borderline personality disorder. I thought I had fibromyalgia. I was just fat and lazy and a glutton of sugar, right? Yeah, but anyway, I lost my Garth Davis. But anyway, the Garth Davis, I'll link a card. He says a lot of stuff, but his dogma is basically, plants are good, meat is bad, and the thing about it is that he has a lot of books. He's a very successful. Changing your lifestyle can save your life. Yeah. This is 2016. He's been hanging around for a long time. Garth Davis, teaching old dog new tricks, diet and lifestyle.
Never been called an unusual person. I guess it is kind of an unusual situation because I am knee deep in the medicine. In fact, just yesterday, I got called into the office of my bosses. I work for a university, and they told me that I'm spending too much time with the patient, talking too much to the patient, and I need to do what I'm paid to do, which is cut people open.
Cut people open. There you go. Cut people open. I think we should all have a individualized healthcare plan based on our genetics, our diagnosis, our prognosis, and our history and physical. They're always trying to cut us open. Take this out, take that organ out. I have all my organs. Let's see. Yes, I do. I only have a plastic band around that stomach, and it's unfilled, and it's not working. And boy, it only worked 3 months, and I paid, $7,000. $7,000, and they milked my insurance company for 20-some thousand, right? Only lost maybe 3 months of the lap band with their metabolic reset, because I had a metabolic shitstorm, hormonal. But I've been hoping and praying. I've been dieting. I've been fasting. I've been OMAD. I was vegan. I was crying. I was starving. I was exercising. I was doing everything. You know what that second bariatric doctor, as he sat behind that desk with that big old belly and that job in the hut look, and he judged me, right? My husband left him, he says, oh, you got to stop eating that pizza, and you got to exercise more, and you got to eat less. I just told him that I'm an Iron Woman, right? I exercised for I don't know how many years, right? Starved myself. I cried. I had demons in my head. I had spew coming out almost every day. He listened. He said, you're a glutton. You're a fatty. And you're a big faker and you're a liar. That's what he told me. He said, you just got to eat less and exercise more. My husband sat right there and let him judge me and let him taunt me and let him call me a liar. And my husband sat there, right? That ectomorph right here, right? Ectomorph, right? Eats garbage, sugar, potato chips, stuff every day, right? He don't exercise. He just lifts weights. He don't do no cardio. Do you know how many times I ran around this development? It's 3 miles. I can't even count how many miles I've ran around this neighborhood. He's only walked with me maybe 4 times, and we've been here 8 years, right? 8 years. I'm not a liar, I'm not a cheater, and I'm not a victim, and I don't know what was wrong with me, but whatever happened to me here, from here to here, nobody can tell me. Nobody. And I'm fully transparent. And I don't lie. And I wake up every morning and I do the same thing over and over and over again. Why? Because I don't want to go back to her. I'm sorry.
Which of course upsets me. We'll talk a little bit more. I'm going to talk more tomorrow about the medical industry and about what's wrong with science. We'll get a little bit more sciencey tomorrow. Today I want to talk a little bit about on the nature versus nurture of obesity and how to escape. So that sounds boring. So let's call it CAN. Okay? That's going to be my talk. CAN.
I did a plant-based diet. I did. And I followed it 12 months. I was so cold. I was so weak. I couldn't do exercise anymore. My hair all fell out. I got a leaky gut. Yeah, all the time from throwing up. I decreased my gut lining. My joints were aching. That was 2016. I deflated my lap band. I got a gut bacteria. I had H. pylori. I had a dilated esophagus. My hiatal hernia came back. I was sick. I was sicker than a dog. Nobody could help me. Every doctor that I went to gave me the fucking runaround. Nobody could help me. 2017, I climbed my way out. I'm a natural woman. I watch everything I put in my mouth. No chemicals, no pharmaceuticals, nothing on my skin. I watch what I eat. I watch the chemicals that are in my body. I do movement every day. I was laid off in 2017. I fixed this up here. I took away the stress. I live my life on an even keel of balance. I no longer do contribute to what you call consumerism since June of 2017. I only buy what is necessary. For me to eat one meal a day, sometimes I fast. I try to eat farm to table, organic, just like home cooking, just like my mama used to make. I meditate. I'm thankful every day. I am truly thankful that I get up and open my eyes. But if I don't, I know that it was meant to be. So I'm going to link a card, and I wish you the best. Just keep on fighting. Keep on trying to do the same thing we're all doing the best for our body, putting natural foods, movement every day, the right mindset, right? We got to get the mind right. We got to get these negative people bringing us down, drama, the friends, if we are having friends that are leading us down the wrong road or all it eating, we got to stay away from them. I don't know why we are made like this, or we changed, or I know I've come to accept that this is the way I have to live for the rest of my life, because I have no options of going to another revision, another medical guru, and I'm not sure that is the answer, right? Because every time you cut your stomach, you disrupt that microbiome,